Hello, Gemini, and welcome to my channel. This is Lola, your Empress of Love, and I am bringing you the tea on love and romance. Today, Geminis, we will be covering October 2017 for your love and romance reading, and we are going to get started with the tea leaf fortune cards. Okay, Gemini, let's get started. Now, your first card up is the Vase card. The Vase card indicates that you have secret admirers. Some of you Geminis, yes, there's someone that admires you and you are unaware because this person has not yet revealed his or herself to you as of yet. But you're going to find that you have secret admirers, or some of you have a secret admirer. Okay, then you have the Target card. The Target card indicates a goal-oriented person, meaning that there is someone in your life that is very goal-oriented, or for some of you Geminis, this could be you who is very goal-oriented, and your eyes are on the prize, and you have your heart set on the target. You are aiming for goals, and you are going to be successful in reaching those goals. Those of you that are goal oriented, or the people that are close to you or around you that are goal oriented, they will be accomplishing their goals. Then you have the Bow card. The Bow card indicates you are highly thought of, and someone is going to let you know that they think highly of you. Okay, this could be a male, it could be a female, but they will be letting you know that they think highly of you. Then you have the Boat card. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall is coming to you, Geminis. So some of you can look for a boatload of winnings, inheritance, windfalls, or money or property or something like that is coming your way. That's what the Boat card indicates. And just be aware of that. Look forward to a boatload of money, property, inheritance, winnings, or a windfall. Okay, then you have the Spear card. The Spear card indicates heartache over what you no longer have. Some of you Geminis will be looking in the past, and you will be looking back thinking of what you no longer have. Or some of you, it's not necessarily that it's the past, but it's something that you once had, you no longer have anymore. And this could be very closely related to love and romance, in that maybe you will be thinking of a past lover that you no longer have. Or you could be thinking of a current lover that you no longer have. Or you cannot have your lover in the way that you want. And this is going to cost you heartache. Okay? Then you have the Bird Perched card. The Bird Perched card indicates waiting for news, package, or a letter to arrive. It doesn't indicate whether you are waiting for good news, bad news, or what have you, but it indicates that you are waiting for news or a package or a letter to arrive. Okay? And this could, the package that or letter or news that you could be waiting for could be related to your goals. So you could be setting goals, and you could be saying, okay, I need to get the news back to hear the outcome of a goal, or some type of target that you're hoping to hit. The bull's eye. Okay, you want to know if you got that job, that promotion, that's something that you will be looking for as it relates to your being goal oriented. So pay attention to that. Then you have the Mountain card. The Mountain card indicates that there are major challenges to overcome. Now, as this mountain is on this card, it is showing you many roads that you have to climb in this mountain. However, it doesn't indicate which road is the right road. You are going to have to make that decision, that you are going to have to select, of the many roads, the right road to accomplish your goals and to reach the top of that mountain. It is possible that you can reach the top of the mountain. That is based on if you select the right road to travel. Um, so pay attention to that. So be careful in your decisions and in your choices that you make, because you want to wind up at the top of that mountain. And the mountain card indicates that you can get there. You just have to choose the right road to travel. Okay? Then you have the crib card. The crib card indicates a birth or conception of a child or an enterprise, meaning that either some of you Geminis are pregnant, or you're in the process of getting pregnant, or there is a business enterprise that you view as your baby, as your child, or you're in the process of conceiving a business enterprise or business prospect. So beware of that. And if you are not the person that is pregnant, then someone very close to you is going to become pregnant or is pregnant or will be starting their own business. Okay? Then you have the last card is the hammock card. The hammock card indicates that you'll be taking a vacation either physically or mentally. If it isn't physical, or if it isn't a physical vacation that you will be taking, you will be taking a mental vacation away from the everyday humdrum things that you need to deal with, and you'll be just taking some time off to maybe meditate and get your mind clear, or you will be getting a clear mind from physically going on an actual vacation and getting some rest and relaxation. Okay? It will be the way you feel when you're resting in a hammock. All right? So there you have it for that portion of the reading. That concludes the tea leaf fortune cards portion of the reading, and we're going to move right along to the next card, which comes from the psychic tarot cards for the heart. And the card that you have there is number 16, the rebuild card. And I'm going to read to you what that says. And you have the keywords, which are collapse, expose, create, pretense, revelation, and awareness. The dynamics of a relationship can often be complicated. The longer you've been in a relationship, the more complex it can be. Relationships begin to grow many layers consisting of joys, sorrows, honesty, and duplicity. As these layers build up on top of each other, it becomes increasingly difficult to know what the core of the relationship is based on. What was once love may now appear to be merely tolerance, or worse. Even in good relationships, you may find yourself growing apart from one another. In either case, the weight of these layers can cause a relationship to collapse. Now may be a good time to start fresh with one or more of your relationships. Peel off the layers one by one, cut away any pretense, and see what may be revealed. Find the core of the relationship and decide if it is still what you want and what you find attractive. If so, then discard the old layers and consciously create a new commitment with this person or persons, one based on truth, honesty, and love. Use the awareness gained by this exercise to steer the relationship on a clear, steady course. The same applies to rebuilding the relationship with yourself. Examine your many layers of joys, sorrows, success, and failures, and think about how they are affecting your ability to love yourself, and therefore to find love. Expose the false voices that tell you you're unworthy, and silence them. When you do so, your true value will be revealed. Rebuild your life around unconditional love for yourself, and invite an unconditional love from others. and invite in unconditional love from others. The affirmation here is, I cut to the core of my relationships and consciously rebuild them. Now, the traditional card that goes with this in the traditional tarot deck would be the Tower. And in the Tower deck, as it relates to love and romance, it's an indication of separation, relationship falling apart suddenly, unexpectedly, but definitely. Something coming out of the blue happening that you didn't anticipate, and just shattering the relationship. Usually, something will be given in the place of that loss with the Tower card, so just keep that in mind. So the next card that we have, or actually we have two cards that came out with this one, and this is from a deck that I recently started to use, which is the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And the first card you have with that one is Past Life Relationship. It says, you have known each other before. The romance angel sent you this card to explain the relationship you've inquired about. You have some unfinished business in conjunction with a soulmate from a past lifetime. This may involve forgiving someone, a joint project, or learning personal lessons such as patience. Soulmates recognize each other instantly, and this feeling is often registered as a sense of romantic or sexual chemistry. The magnetism that draws the two people together can surpass logic. Because the purpose of the relationship is healing and learning, whether or not your soulmate becomes your life partner, you'll experience personal and spiritual lessons and growth as a result. Past life regressions also Past life regressions can also help you uncover the answers you seek. Then the next card you have is pay attention to the red flags. Okay? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. The romance angel sent you this card to help you notice the unhealthy or disconnecting parts of your relationship. If you're swept up in a new romance, this card serves as a cautionary warning. Pay attention to your feelings and impressions with regard to your new suitor. Don't allow emotion to blind you to characteristics or habits that won't work for you in your relationship. A red flag is a sign that something is off. It could include an indication of dishonesty, disrespect, flirtatiousness with others, substance abuse, or lack of integrity. While your new love interest may treat you wonderfully, well, I'm sorry. While your new love interest may treat you wonderfully well in the beginning of your relationship, it's vital that you watch how he or she treats others. Someone's basic character is revealed by the way in which he or she talks and acts with the restaurant staff, valet parking attendants, and or miscellaneous individuals. If you're in an existing relationship, these red flags may signal a need for an honest mutual discussion or couples counseling. This card doesn't necessarily guide you to leave a relationship. Red flags can be markers along the path of healing. This card doesn't necessarily guide you to leave a relationship because red flags can be markers along the pathway of healing. The romance angels will guide you to take steps that are healthy for everyone involved. So do follow your intuition. Okay? And now, the next set of cards that we have comes from the ART deck. The A-R-T, A standing for amethyst, R for rose, and T for turquoise. Now, with the amethyst, you have 2 cards that fell out. The rose card, you have 3 cards that fell out. And you have just the one for the turquoise. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the cards, the bold words I'll read them horizontally, straight across. Then I will read the middle section that gives you a message, and then the last part, the third part, is kind of like a poem or a riddle or a rhyme, so to speak. Now you have the healer, the jeweler, respects, endures, forgiveness, isolation. Idolize love but not your lover. Act in harmony with your highest principles as you will have the chance to realize your hopes and wishes and enjoy life as long as you know that your soulmate will naturally exalt you above all others. It is not so. I'm sorry. Know that your soulmate will naturally exalt you above all others. If this is not so, you must have patience and wait for developments to reach the stage where your desires become attainable. Until then, let the healing power of compassion overcome any tendencies to seek revenge. Use this energy to keep your distance to avoid being overwhelmed. Now, it is not wise for you to get close to another. Keep your distance to avoid being overwhelmed. Now is not wise for you to get close to another. The third portion goes, inspire with all healing care, with faith and gentle words be there. Bathe them in the kind of love that's shown by angels from above. To some it may be sacrifice, but love to you it will entice. The fires of patience crystallize, the jewels of love sought by the wise. Keep doing as you've always done, the golden ring is almost won. Worry not, have faith, for soon the fate will grant a special boon. You'll know your love, you'll know your soulmate you have met when there is mutual respect, when boundaries that you both have set and promises that you've made are kept. Each must value themselves too and take pride in what they do. You'll find with patience you'll endure your journey to find true love pure. Accept the fact that things take time when what you seek is worth the climb. Don't suffer for the things you lack. Be patient and stay on track. Close your eyes to petty faults and Cupid will turn somersaults. Forgive yourself and others too, who also search for something new. Learn what you can from what transpired and be not in the blame game mired. But if you get too sensitive and feel the pain of all who live, put distance between yourself and strife and just pursue the quiet life. When things and people cloud your mind, it's best to leave them for a time. And there you have it, Gemini's, your love and romance reading for 2017, October. I would like to thank those of you that have liked, subscribed, and commented on my channel. And those of you that have booked readings, I'd also like to invite those of you Geminis that would like a personal reading, so please go to www.whatsthettarot.com to book your personal reading. I read by phone only. I offer same-day readings for your convenience, or you may make an appointment by just going to www.whatsthettarot.com to book your personal reading. And until next time, Gemini, I am going to say ciao for now.